What is going on, Shedheads? Happy Friday to you guys out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Of course, let's start the weekend off right as we normally do here in the green room with my boys, as always, Sean Typhon and of course Overdrip, and we're joined by the one, the only Coilturd himself, aka Beecher. Of course, you guys know what that means. I've been talking about it for like a week or two now. It is build off night, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. And of course, we are building the new RDA 2 from Mr. Coilturd himself, and we're gonna see if we can hold our own up against the man who designed this thing, and see what happens. If you guys saw the last time we had him on the show, I think he put down some serious times. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. Of course, there's a poll in the chat of who you guys think might win tonight, and it looks like you guys are definitely leaning one way more than the other. It looks like Beecher's in the lead so far. And then Chris, they actually got you in second place for this one.
Woo, yeah,
So
let's go.
watch out for that.
I thought it was tied for a second.
It was, but you're at 50% of the vote now. So half the votes are
guys.
Right with you. But with that being said, let's start the show off as we normally do. Talk about maybe what we're vaping on right now, and then possibly what we might be setting up after we get this build going. And let's start off with Sean. What you got today, man?
Well, you know me, I'm a simple guy. I keep it simple, and I kind of had to switch it up because building this Addy tonight. So I switched it up. Literally, I mean, if you guys saw my little promo videos today, an hour ago, if that, bang, bonus body with non-focusing camera, so let's forget about that. But yeah, a bonus body with the layer cake on top.
Let's go.
Keeping that super low profile flavor action happening. And I've got deep cuts, the blueberry hill that I'm dripping on that.
I haven't vaped that in a while.
Yeah, I was thinking about I was vaping on some of the apple crawler, and I was like, man, I haven't had the blueberry in a grip. So just cracked that guy open today, and I'm enjoying it. And that's it for me. So I want to know what Beecher's got going on.
Well, I've been vaping the same RDA, the same mod, and the same liquid for probably like going on 3 months now. Okay, so it's been the Odin,
Nice.
250 DNA with Coilturd RDA 2, and I've been on this cherry cheesecake kick,
Dude.
And you can tell this bottle's almost gone.
That stuff is actually really tasty.
Like there's probably like that much left in it, so that's pretty much it. I've been vaping off and on the vaping bogan stubby. I picked one of those up. That's in the other room right now. That one has the blue raz punch, my other evo liquid in that one, and that's pretty much it.
Nice, dude. Nice.
All right, James, what are you vaping on?
Oh, switch things up. Leave Chris for last. I like it. We did this last week, and Sean got to go last. But today, I'm rocking this has been like my work beater for the past like week or so. I got the Target 200 from Vapresso with the old Valkyrie Mini with the dual coil deck inside. So I'm rocking a nice little 0.15 dual coil build in here, which has just been glorious. Got a nice Ghost Chop Top from DHD. And I switched things up, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not vaping mango right now. What? But yeah, I got some Blast Off. Oh, look at how steeped it is.
Dude, that is mighty steep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And let me tell you, boys, it is delicious. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, or used to catch vaping with the Omis, especially, because that's where the love for this liquid started. I've been vaping this liquid for a long time. There was a point where I was having a competition with shout outs to my man on my Lanta. Miss you, bro. But we're having a little competition to see who could finish the most bottles, and I think I was definitely in the lead.
Oh yeah, you smoked
for sure. But with that being said, that's what I've got to vape right now. Of course, I gotta get the good old RDA 2 built up, and I'm probably gonna throw it on the old Clutch X18. The dual 18650 parallel because I'm throwing a little bit of a lower build from Twisted Timmy in there, and I just wanted to have that little extra amperage, for safety. Safety
Responsibility,
first.
kids.
Safety first, people. And with that being said, of course, it's time to throw it over to my man Chris to figure out what you got in front of you today, bro.
All right, I'm gonna keep it simple. So I'll show you what I'm gonna be vaping. Basically this after, which is my custom coated polymers powders RDA for vaping too. I got the purple chip chop top on top of the heavy hitter because I like the heavy hitter a lot. So this setup will end up being like one of those setups that I just really like everything about it, and it's gonna be great. And the liquid that I'm gonna rock in there is some ultraviolet Georgie. So it's like butterscotch fudge, or it's not fudge, the butterscotch sundae with nuts from the one and only Punk Rock Silver Fox. And the vape that I already got set up, that looks really dirty, so don't judge me, please. Just go with it. But I got the slim piece from Purge with the Pulse X on top. I got this like skyscraper chop top drip tip, because I find that on this RDA, because it's so fucking flat that a chop top, my mouth gets like all over it. I can't really vape it, but I really do like this RDA. The flavor and the draw is really, really good. So I just need like a slightly taller drip tip. And the liquid that I'm rocking is actually one that I mixed up on Tuesday. It's like that lemon donut. And
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
It's steeped out actually like okay in 3 or 4 days. I'm kind of vibing with it.
And that mod
But
isn't dirty, but it's used. I never clean my brass.
Yeah,
Dude, Chris
it's
is
like,
on that same vibe, bro. He likes the patina look on a.
I like it. All I'll ever do is clean threads. So like on this, I clean the little puck
Exactly
in the bottom. That's it. And like the actual like bar, the back part of the bar.
You want to hear a funny
Yeah.
story, Beecher?
sure.
Reason why
Okay.
most of my mods are coded, bro, is because I took, as a matter of fact, the same mod Sean's using, the Bonaspati, that copper tube, and I took it with me on a trip to Oregon, and the thing just started fucking just crazy patinaing like while I was there, because I was like holding it in my hand a lot of the times and used the shit out of it to the point where it started turning my hand green.
Oh damn.
And I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm
Dude, he was
I'm
like
coating shit.
he was like low key freaking out. He was like, I don't like this at all. Like this is fucked
I was
up.
playing it up a little bit, but like I was still kind of like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not
You
good
got
at that.
copper poisoning.
Bro, dude, my like literally like the whole crook of my thumb right here was just like green. It was ridiculous. But yeah.
Dude, I'll also never forget like when I first met Sammy in person. We were at like the Vape Expo in Toronto at CVE, I think it was called, Canada Vape Expo. And we were both just like walking around. So I think I had like a copper dreamer or something, I can't remember. And yeah, like when you're at the, at a convention, you're just like walking around, you're vaping, all you got is batteries, and like you don't really put your mod down. So you'd be like talking to people, you just have it in you. And dude, both of our hands were just like green fucking crazy, because I think that he was like using like another copper mod, and we had like took a picture where like both of our hands are like this, and they're just like these massive green stains on our right hands. Good old days.
But with that being
Yep.
said, there's one more thing that we need to do here, guys, before we get into this build-off action. It is time to find out what's new in the shed.
Well, friends, you've gotten the first half of hanging out with Foot Clan Dan last week. You're gonna get the second half this week. Foot Clan Dan, really cool dude. We get talking about resin during this portion of the show. So yeah, you got a lot about the shed time subject matter in our first segment with him. The second segment, gonna get a little bit more of the resin, a little bit more art.
I think we
Really,
even
really
went
cool.
fish tank.
Yeah, we even got talking fish at
Bro,
one point.
we went all over the place in that
Yeah.
those 2 episodes, bro.
You get to learn a whole lot about Dan by listening to these 2 episodes. So
I was
Go
pretty
check out
shut
the-
down. That's probably why.
that's true. But go check out the first part if you haven't already. It's live. It went live Monday, and yeah, new one drops Monday, midnight Eastern. So peep that ish. It's available on all of the streaming platforms, all of them, and at Shedtime
Dude.
Podcast website.
Speaking of that, we need to get you back on the podcast one of these days there, Beecher. Just come hang out and
Oh yeah, yeah.
maybe talk Indonesia a little bit, since you've been taking a lot of
Dude.
trips there and stuff. I've got a lot of questions, bro. I want to know about it.
I know the ins and outs of that place already. I don't know. I think this February will be my 8th time there.
Dude, that could be a dope episode.
Sick.
Totally different world.
Hell yeah, man.
We'll
Totally
figure this one out. Let's do this.
For sure. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment you have all been waiting for. I was just telling Beach before we started, it's been a minute since we've done one of these. At least it feels like it's been a while.
Yeah. We're out of practice, is
so
what he's saying.
I gotta say, I don't know if I've got nerves or what. I'm not really feeling much of anything. Usually I'm kind of like a little amped, but I'm just kind of chilling. Maybe it's this nice sour that I'm drinking. Just changes, little cherry lemon sour. Mixing pretty well with this blast off too, by the way. But with that being said, I think we should do it how we've done it in the past, based off of what the chat thinks is what we should do as far as the order, as far as who goes first. You know what I mean?
Go old school.
Go old school. Since it's been a minute, I feel like we just go back to old tradition.
So we'll go
here.
like back to back to back to back to back, as opposed to
Yeah,
like everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Why not? You know what I mean? I think
that's
it could
fine.
be fun.
As long as I get to like not go first, I'm
well,
chilling
based
right
off
now.
of the chat right now, Chris, doesn't look like you're going first, bro.
Nice.
But we all know who is. Of course, he's gonna set the pace, bro. Last time I think you went like middle of the road when we had John. So I'm kind of curious to see how you would start it off, bro.
Yeah, I think I got like a minute, like 30 or minute 45, something like that.
It was pretty quick.
Didn't I say I was
Judy
gonna
might
do it
throw
like
it down in chat,
sub
but-
minute last
Something
time?
like that, yeah.
I
All
was
right,
like
so
way off.
based off of the poll here, this is what we're gonna do as far as the order. We've got 44% of the vote saying Beecher's gonna take the win, so figure off we should start there. And then we got Overdrip with 25% of the vote. I'm coming in close behind you with 20%, Chris, and then Sean's
Way to
gonna
pressure
clean it up
me.
at the end and probably lay down a pretty decent time.
I'm kind of glad to see that I'm not the first.
Dude, I am too, because usually you are.
Dude, I know everyone's usually like, "Yo, Sean's got this. Sean's got this," and like, I'm not just trying to be humble. I know I don't got this, so I appreciate y'all being realistic.
All right, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my stopwatch up, and we're gonna do this how we've done this before in the past too, where I'll show you the clock when it starts, but as soon as he starts building, the clock disappears, so nobody knows what the time is until the build is officially over. Okay, and of course, I believe Addy Tooney is usually my backup with the timer as well. So Tooney, I appreciate you there. And of course, he's been keeping track, which is sick. So according to what we got, it looks like Beecher's got all of his set up there. He's got his coils, he's got his tools, he's got his cotton, he's got a nice bottle of Boulay, which, dude,
Yes,
I haven't
sir.
made Boulay in a while. I wonder if I
Dude, that's another one I need a bottle of again.
I finally got it back in.
making
after
an
a
audible,
year.
bro. You inspired me. I haven't vaped Boulay in a while, so Boulay.
This was gone for a year,
dude.
Fuck.
a whole year, and I finally got flavoring in.
All
But
right, yeah.
I had to jump through hoops to get that flavoring. Holy shit.
Well, I'm glad that you did it, because I know quite a few people that were pretty fucking happy that they got it back in their lives.
AKA Pam.
Pam,
Was
I was gonna
say,
say,
stoked.
her name rhyme with Ram.
Yeah,
I know Beecher saw my comment when Pam got her first order in. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, she got I think 12 bottles.
Yeah, it was like
don't play.
11 or 12 bottles, bro.
She
Like,
does
she went
not
ham.
She'll get another 12 bottles here soon too, because she like drinks that shit.
dude,
Puts it
it's
in her
literally
coffee.
her all day for sure. But of course, follow Ern's example there, guys. Start dropping some times on what you think Beecher is going to do here in the old RDA 2 build off. Of course, we've already went over the rules. He's already got everything set up as we normally do. He's got his tweezers, his cotton scissors, screwdrivers, coil rods, whatever he's going to need. Of course, no leads have been cut. That is all done under the clock, as well as any cotton trimming or anything like that. So it looks like he's got everything there according to regulations. Can I get a second opinion? Everybody cool with what he's got rocking there on the table? No
Yeah,
objections?
actually, like I'm jealous about how clean his desk is.
Dude,
Also,
I was
for the record.
I was thinking the same thing, just didn't want to say it out loud.
Like mine's definitely not that clean.
Yeah.
Can you hit us with a link to that mat, by the way? That's pretty fire.
Dude, it's all LED lit around the sides too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has USB over here, so I can run my mouse wireless, my keyboard's wireless. This is like that new dank mat from Corsair.
I think I've
dude.
seen him.
Dang.
This
might have to
thing's
look
nice.
into
It's I think it's like 2 feet wide by 2 by 4 feet, I think.
Dude, that'd be
That is
perfect.
fire.
I'm gonna look into that.
But
So-
yes, I think that
Yeah, I'm
everything
about
looks
to look into
legit.
that shit after the show.
All right.
I see everything there
Hold on,
other than the
okay.
RDA cap. I don't see the RDA cap. Oh no, I can see it now. Yep, it's beside the bottle.
Yep.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
going to take my headset off so I can't hear you fuckers. And
Ooh.
concentrate. All right.
I just remember
So-
then, because we won't be here to remind you. Just remember, once you have it set up and everything go, you got to blow vapor down. So once we see vapor,
That's when
that
the
is
clock
when
will
the
stop.
timer stops.
Okay, and my mic will still be on, but
Okay.
you
All right.
won't. I don't want to hear
Um,
you. So you just give me the thumbs up when I'm ready to go. Taking them off.
All
I
right.
like this.
So I'm just gonna do this then. Let's go.
I can still hear you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And the build has begun. Let's see what the
I love
man
the
can
angle
do.
of, I'm gonna take my hearing.
Yeah, he's
you know,
like, I don't want
apparatus
any
off. I don't want
distractions.
to hear it. These guys suck. They're gonna be talking smack. I don't want to hear this.
He's like,
shit.
I'm setting a record tonight, whether they like it or not.
I think that
I
like
mean-
one thing I'm like still not sure is like I'm gonna use the tool, right? That shows you how to like cut the legs or whatever. Like
Yeah,
the
I'm going
lengths.
coily myself.
I don't remember which one I used last time, but it vaped perfect. I must have done like because there's the 2 lengths.
Oh,
and
he's
I
already
think I went with the
installing,
short
guys.
one. I think that the long one must be for a single coil because like 7mm coil leg seems way too.
Wait. There's a tool?
He said,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, there's a little block that comes with it.
I had to get that custom made with my logo on it.
I never saw it.
Yeah, dude, it's like hidden in the bottom of the box.
Yeah, dude, and like
In the little
there's,
baggie.
like a difference, right? So one of them's 4 and one of them's 7.
Motherfucker, I had
So,
no idea.
I think that the 7 must be for a single coil because, like, if you were using, I don't think that 7 would work for. Sorry, it's 7 or 5.
I will say
So I
he's
think
looking
that
pretty good here.
5
He's
is
already
good.
pinching and pulsing, getting any hot spouts out, and he's doing pretty good on time so far.
He's grabbing the cotton, folks.
How
This
is that
is
even
not-
possible.
This is
It's not
not,
fair.
yeah.
Here's
One
the thing
down.
about this Addy, right? Like you don't have to be super precise about the leg length, which is really nice.
No, I guess that's true. Maybe I've only built it one time. I literally just pulled out a build that I built at Will's shop when I grabbed it. And so today's the second trip
Snip
around the
and
sun for
tucking.
me with it.
Fuck, bro. He's
He's
going
doing-
for the tuck.
He's doing really
Dude.
well.
I actually
Dude.
have no idea what the timer is.
I feel
kinda
like he's
it.
sub 2 minutes.
I kind of like that I don't know the timer.
Like
I
I
kinda do
feel
too.
like it's under 2 minutes right now. I have no idea, but it feels that way.
I like the fact that you guys don't know the time because, like, I feel like it puts a little more pressure, but without,
Dude.
like,
It's giving me
I'm already
anxiety not knowing.
Not gonna lie, I'm already toast. Like,
you
that's how I
Like,
feel.
juiced it up.
Just because I'm
popping the
looking at how
cap.
slowly, calmly he's doing this.
And boom, time has stopped. Official time. 2 minutes,
Oh.
24 seconds, 98 milliseconds.
Okay, that's a very good time. But
That
for
is
some
a really
reason, like,
solid time, but not as fast as this previous.
yeah, that's not as fast as we thought.
But- I will
Mallory
say,
Gates, I did glow the coils.
I saw him doing he was just slightly off screen, but I could see him pinching and pulsing. And I will say, based off of guesses
24.
in chat, it looks like closest without going over is Sexy King Phil. He says 2:12.
Nice.
Nice, good for you, Phil.
Addy Tooney said 2 minutes.
I took my time a little bit because I remembered last time I was like really fucking blast through it and I messed up a few times and I was like nervous. I still had a little bit of nervous going into this, but this time I was
No.
like, I'm just gonna chill and just go as quickly as possible without fucking it up.
All right, so I'm gonna write this.
Well, you know what? I'd say that like your time's very, very good. I was gonna say for myself, if I can beat 3 minutes, which is what I called when it was announced, I said I'm gonna beat 3 minutes. So if I can get kind of close to you, which I guess would be kind of close, if I break 3 minutes, that's kind of close.
All right.
And
All
to
right.
answer the question about the coil cutting tool, you can go 5, you can go 7, you can go 9. I think 10's the longest. That's pretty long because the bottom of the post holes are opened up. I put that there just for some people because a lot of people ask me the question, how long do I cut leads? So now you don't have to ask that question anymore. Even though I've never used the tool, but I would use the 5. The reason why there's 5 and 7 is because they already had a mold made for 5 and 7. And then the only thing I had to add was my logo on it. So we didn't have to like break the whole mold. We just had to add one piece to it.
Oh, got you. Yeah, because it just has like the Coilturd logo in the middle. From the bottom, it actually very much looks like a Lego.
Does
Kind
it?
of.
Yeah, like to me, that kind of like looks like a Lego from the bottom.
Yeah, holy shit. I never opened the box of parts.
Oh, really?
I never opened the box of spares, so I've never seen it until literally right this second.
See, I think
Alright.
that like when I first built it, I didn't have any of my tools, and I was at Will's shop, so I just used whatever tools came with it, and like used scissors.
Well, speaking of
didn't
that, Chris,
use
make sure
anything
you got
else.
them all ready, bro, because you're up to bat.
No, I'm ready. I just gotta tilt my camera for a second here. Okay.
That's fun. I'm so glad I just learned that information now.
Yeah, it comes with cotton, the shoelace cotton's inside of there,
Dude, I didn't
all the tools,
Yeah,
extra,
dude, it comes
extra
with everything.
O-rings, all the grub screws.
But that's the thing, right? Like I'm like, all right, it's the extra grub screws, it's the extra O-rings. I don't need to look in there. I didn't think about the fact that there would be any other extras. I didn't bother reading any of the like
Why would
back
you?
stuff on the box. Like it's like open Addy, install coils, let's go. Right? Like
yeah. That's
I know what I've got in front of me. I want to vape it now.
All right, so I see a strip of cotton. I see some tweezers, screwdriver, coil rod, scissors. See everything. Everything looks good.
Oh,
You
where's
got-
my liquid at? Where's my liquid at? Oh, it's right over here.
I was gonna
I
say there's
need
a
the
bottle
cap.
right there.
Yeah.
Is that not the one?
No, this bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is that bottle.
Oh. All right.
Like I said, my desk is a disaster.
I know, dude. Trust me, mine's not much better.
You feel me? Here, I'll turn this so people can see what's up. There you go. See.
All right. So whenever you're ready, Chris, let me know. I'll give you the 3, 2, 1 go, and we'll hit it.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Get your guesses in for what you guys think Chris is gonna do here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Clock has started. Time has begun. Chris going for the old tool. He's gonna try it
Yeah,
out.
dude, I'm
Saying-
gonna try it out.
Ern's saying 256, and Dean of the Dead is saying 247 for Overdrip. So they're calling the sub 3 for you also.
All
Yeah,
right.
you guys are legends.
Mad
man.
faith in Chris
Shit.
tonight. I like it. I love the positivity.
I love the confidence.
For sure,
That's-
dude.
It's a great thing. It's that just feeds my own personal confidence, where I was already like feeling okay about this.
I did the same thing, Steve-O. He said, yeah, I tore mine open and got to business. Literally was stalking the site the day it dropped, so when it came out, I wasn't messing around. I did the same thing, bro.
Oh, oops! I put the fucking shit in wrong way.
Oh. Taking precious time here by swapping coils around, making sure they're facing the right way.
Yeah, dude, I literally had them in, so it would have been like double positive.
Oh, one
Double
of those
negative.
mistakes.
Yeah.
I've gotten emails about that.
Ooh.
My RDA doesn't fire. Send me a picture of it. Oh, well.
Yeah,
Those
they
both-
have
those
no
are both
excuse.
I've done that in the
I at least
Cosmonaut
am trying to
before.
do it fast, you know.
Done that in
Yeah.
the Cosmonaut a couple times.
Thank you for making that mistake, Chris, so I could look at the deck and remind myself of the orientation.
I just did too. He's going for some adjustment here. Hopefully going to be going for some pinching and pulsing here shortly, and we'll see how he does. I will always say this, though, when it comes to wicking, that can take crucial amounts of time, depending on if your cotton wants to cooperate or not.
Mhm.
I will say I've been defeated by the wicking in multiple build-offs.
Oh shit!
before.
I mean, these two portions of this game
Are the most time consuming.
Yeah,
for
these
sure.
these are where you get fucked because
Yeah,
like
if you have a hot spot that's not coming out,
yeah,
Dunzo.
and then if you try to get it out too hard and you fuck it up even worse.
Yeah, and then a hotspot develops on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
and that's our other disadvantage here, gentlemen. We don't have the expertly crafted coils of one Coilturd to work with.
I made some quad core 28 gauge aliens for this one.
Ooh, that would be such a nice vape.
Oh my god, that's got to be rich.
I haven't vaped some quads in a while, dude.
Neither have I, dude. I miss that
Yeah.
vape.
Yeah, I stopped selling them because they're just too time consuming.
I can feel that. Looks good to me, Chris.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, baby.
Ooh, going for the old cooldown.
Yes. Hop to it. Be a happy hopper.
See, I'm a blower. I blow into coils.
It's probably better for your coil overall to just blow on them to cool them down. But when you're, trying to make up some time.
Sit.
I think the conspiracy theorists would say it cools it down too fast and
Ye-
might
Yeah.
jeopardize the integrity of the coil. But
Well, you see, it
that's a-
creates microfractures in the
Yeah,
outer wrap.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
then you're only gonna get 6 months out of the coil versus 7 months.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bummer. Going for
It's
the
like-
old tuck job here. Let's see how he does. Clock is still running, by the way.
That's the important thing about this game is it's about time, not about style. Style gets judged after the fact for judgment's sake.
I will say this though: once you get the cotton through the coil, tucking it into the well on this thing, breeze.
Yeah.
Like I said it before on the show. This is quite possibly a perfect Addy.
Thank you.
Like it's
It's a banger, dude.
like everything about it, all the complaints anybody ever had about the V1 are fixed.
That was all I had to do. I had to make it different enough though. I don't like putting out
Going
like
for
a
the cap.
1.5 or some shit.
Here comes.
See if we get a cloud.
Bye bye
And
boy.
boom. Official time. 4
No!
minutes, 26
Oh my
seconds.
God, dude.
6 seconds, 6.10 seconds off.
Yeah, for real. Shit. Fuck, that was really bad. I was not expecting it to be
Yeah,
that.
dude. I kept looking down. I was like, ooh. I
Ooh.
don't want to make it
Yikes.
obvious. Oh shit! So now it's my
Man.
turn, huh?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
means
Alright,
I'll
well-
grab the clock.
All right, let me
I'd say that I am
Maneuver my
disappointed
camera
because
here.
I really did want to do better, but at the same time, like I beat the original goal of this entire thing of,
Hey,
of
yeah,
5 minutes.
You're under
But-
5.
It would have been better if it was under 3. I'm not gonna lie. It's all right. It's all right. I actually feel okay about the way that it looks. It looks okay. It looks okay. I think. I'll have to double check.
You don't feel like you'll be judged at the end of this?
No, like before I do anything, so like I'll probably fix up the wicks, but like I mean that looks
looks
all
good.
right.
Yeah, it looks solid.
Good to me. Yeah.
I wouldn't be disappointed to vape that.
No, I'm definitely not. But I am gonna touch it up just a little bit. Get the wicks a little bit more in the right spot.
All right. There we go.
I'm also trying to decide what flavor I was vaping in here before because it's like the ever so slightest fruity note. With the butterscotch sundae with peanuts. So it's kind of weird, but I have a feeling that that'll go away soon.
Yeah, just drown it.
Another thing too, just like Sean said, like whatever was wrong with the V1 is gone.
Let's get those guesses. By the way,
I will say that like the overall like build of this is like just the way that it works for me. I don't know if it's a better build, but like the O-rings fucking way better. Like you don't have to be as precise when you're putting the cap on because like there's a little bit extra room. Because I used to always be like really paranoid because multiple times I just get kind of like a little too shed timed and I just jam the cap on, and then I'd end up fucking smashing a coil because like
Yeah.
you've had to like keep it like pretty much on. This one, there's a little bit more room, and the O-rings are so fucking nice. It reminds me of
they're
like an OG goon, kind of like just
like butter. And we nailed the O-rings first try. That's
Nice.
crazy. First fucking try.
All right, guys, I think I'm ready.
I got a timer.
All right, I'm gonna let Beecher be the timer keeper then.
All right.
I like it.
So just give me a 3, 2, 1, go countdown, and then when I hear go, I'll start. And then as soon as you see vapor come out of my mouth, stop the clock.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom.
I was gonna
Ooh,
go for the
Jesus.
coily tool, but I'm making. Oh, I don't even have snips. Where am I
Oh
going?
no!
Oh,
Luckily,
no.
my tool drawer is right under my desk.
Oh, good.
Save.
Good.
So while James is at this, I just got a question for Beecher. In regard to the O-ring tolerance, now that you've obviously been using it through, build up production and now release, how has the O-ring tolerance stayed over time?
Pretty good. This is a brand new RDA that I just built. So this one is actually a prototype, and the Odin is not a light mod. This is
No, it's not.
I don't want to, but I mean,
But yeah, look at that.
and
Yeah,
this is
like,
the
even
prototype,
this,
and
like, this
still
is heavy. It's not
no
that heavy,
play.
but-
Like it didn't even move, and the
So,
top too is still nice and it
Yeah,
like
dude,
presses
buttery.
in. Yeah.
Okay, I got another question then for you, Beecher. So two things. One, what ring do you use? And then two, when are you gonna get ones that look this sick? I'm just throwing that out there.
I use the number 2 ring.
Okay.
Because a lot of people complain that the V1 didn't have enough airflow. And then nobody really, at least I don't say nobody, but a majority of people did not use the single hole airflow ring. So I got rid of that one and then moved it a step higher. So I used number 2, which is the number 3 on the V1.
Okay.
Dig it.
And then what was your second question? I already forgot.
When are you gonna get ones that look like this?
Oh, actually, I just talked to Ashton today about it.
Oh shit. Oh, I can't wait to see like some of the colors that he does then, because this one he fucking smacked out of the park. I love this fucking purple. I love
yeah.
purple. Like, for the record, I love purple. But yeah, I actually used the number 1 ring.
Oh, nice.
I was a
Yeah.
2-hole crew guy on like the original, but on this one I used the number 1.
Yeah, that matches up.
Oh,
we
is
met,
it? Okay.
yeah,
okay.
we measured the diameter of the 2 holes, added them together, and then we made it into the slot, to the slit. So it was the same area, if you will, of airflow.
What do you
Those
say?
are good, James. Those are
Looks
good.
James.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
okay, that makes sense then. But
Yep.
I do find that this one is a bit smoother than the original. With the number 1 ring, I find it smoother.
Some people will argue left and right about that.
Really,
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, it's not even close. Like, it's like
Oh, yeah.
definitely smoother for me.
Yeah, some people will bite your ear off about that
Well,
one.
I think the thing that I notice is that, like, to get that perfect smoothness in the V1, like, your coil placement had to be like perfect. With this one, there's a lot of room for play,
Oh, yeah.
and you still get a perfectly smooth vape. And
Yeah.
that's awesome because, like, I'm not always trying to tinker. Sometimes I just want to slap my coil in, re-wick that shit, and just get back to vaping.
Exactly.
And I love that I can immediately just slap my cap on and feel confident I'm going to get a enjoyable vape, regardless of if I'm being sloppy.
Right.
Ooh, James is getting close over
Yeah,
here.
look at James's like fever and pace right now. He is trying to put down
wetting those
time.
wicks. Wetting those wicks.
I got the pen ready. I'm excited to write this number down.
I need more wattage.
Vapor.
Yeah, I turned mine
Alright.
up way too high. I
It
went
works.
to 4.8 volts, so it's probably like 200 watts.
Oh.
Hit that.
Come on. We're just talking about O-rings.
Boom.
All right.
I don't feel too good about this.
Oh, he got fucking
359.95.
Damn it, man.
Oh.
Felt like I was doing so good. And then
Well,
I got
guess
to the
I just guaranteed
Five
last
one
place
hu-
right there.
5/100ths of a second under 4.
fuck.
Dude, sub 4.
Hey, I'll take a sub 4 though for
Yeah.
the first build back after a while. Fuck, man. I thought I was at least gonna get like maybe 330. You know? That's what I
Still
was hoping
pretty good.
for.
Yeah, I must have been vaping. Oh, you know what? I must have been vaping.
Can't
this
be too
liquid.
upset
That's what
about
it
that,
was.
I guess. I
Man,
will
it
say
tastes
though,
great.
one of these coils, little light on wick.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
for
just
some
stage
reason
heating. You're fine.
the second piece that I went to pull through, I was like, this doesn't feel as tight.
There's not much resistance.
I'm probably gonna have to rewick this, but it's vaping. No dry hit. God, Boulet's so good, dude. Fuck, I haven't
I
vaped
know.
in so long.
Yeah. It's good, especially if you take some time off of it.
Yeah,
I vaped
and
that
then
shit for like
fresh
3 years
wicks too,
straight.
bro. Oh,
Yeah, 3 years straight. It kind of, you
It
lose,
fades out on you?
lose. Oh yeah, but you're just addicted to it. And I'm just, I never reached out to anybody and got different liquids. I always had hundreds of bottles. So
all right,
and I
guys,
took a whole year off. Back on it.
get those votes
Nah,
in
I feel
chat.
you on that because like there's some of my liquids that I've vaped so much of that like I need to take a break, and then when I go back to it, I'm like, oh, no wonder I used to vape this shit all the time.
Right. You want me to time this one again?
No, I got it.
All right.
We're good. All right, Sean. Everything looks regulation. You got your bottle of liquid handy?
Ooh.
Scissors, tool, coil,
Boom.
All right,
Li-
everything looks good to go.
lighter.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
the shed time break afterward.
Lighters are key because you never know when you're going to light a candle to bring down the energy when you're all fucking amped up
Yeah,
afterwards.
it's
Yeah.
incense, bro. It's
True that.
Exactly, exactly. So, Sean, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up and I'll give you the 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Clock has started. And the build has begun. Let's see what Sean can do here. We're kind of a little all over the place. We got a 426, we got a
Ooh.
359, and we've got a 224.
I'm thinking that Sean's gonna break 3 minutes.
I
but
think he's
I'm not
definitely gonna
really
beat me.
sure.
I think he's going to
Yeah,
beat me.
well, I know that he's gonna beat me. I feel confident that he's gonna beat James because I think that he's gonna break 3 minutes.
I
but
think,
it's gonna
yeah,
be tough to
I
go
don't think he's
sub
going to be as close to
224.
4.
I can't remember on the last time how
Sean
quick
was
he
close to you. You guys both
Yeah,
put down
you guys
fast
were really
times.
close.
Oh, well then I gave him a horrible number. Let me redo this one.
You put 440.
He's like, all right, new number.
Beecher forgot I'm actually the reigning champion.
Yeah. Ashton says 316. Sean 316.
Oh, yeah. Channel that inner Steve Austin for me. Okay. I'm with it.
I will say he's already adjusting coils and has got them locked down, which is pretty good for the time that he's at right now.
Damn, maybe I should have sped run this. Should have kept my headphones on.
I know you might have saved yourself a bit of time. We might have been like, "Whoa, you're going super slow," and then you would have wrapped into a fucking fail. You know,
Coils are looking
Past
good.
us.
I don't see anything obvious. Looks good
No,
to
it's
me.
good. That looks
Yeah.
good to me.
Oh yeah, this thing on here, banging.
Yeah, looks so good too.
This thing's got some crackle.
Yeah, mine's crackling pretty good too, actually. Shout out to Twisted 4200. That's whose coils I'm using, right?
And shout out to Twisted Timmy for hooking me up with these coils as well.
I love all these twisted coil builders.
Yeah, right. We got Twisted
Just
Message,
makes me happy.
Twisted Timmy, Twisted 4200. We got all kinds of them. Already tucking wicks.
Hey,
This is-
he's doing a dual tuck.
Dual tuck going for
Damn,
a
that took
drip.
a second off.
Yeah, that dude, that was actually like real quick.
Going for a
Rematch.
cap.
This has to beat me.
As soon as I see a cloud,
This has to beat it.
boom. Official time. 2:18:92.
Oh,
Nice.
Sean putting down an
Sean
and I
in
gotta
with the
say, bro,
fucking time,
that
bro.
looks like a pretty
Nice.
clean ass build too, from what I saw. It
That
didn't
was
look
fast.
all scraggly or nothing.
All right.
Just
My
saying.
Damn.
my shit's all loose and wobbly, so this is gonna be all fucked up. My camera's gonna drop in a second. Yeah.
But I gotta, Sean.
I want a mulligan.
218.
Wow.
218. Look out.
Wow.
All right. Well, I was proven wrong. I said under 3 minutes, but I didn't know if he was going to get sub 224. He did.
I
I
Damn.
shouldn't be surprised, but he
I
did.
want
I
a
didn't
mulligan.
expect that.
Rematch.
You know what?
Pull out the build. Let's go.
Dude, you know what? I would like to see a shootout style between Sean and Beecher. Like head to head,
Like ready, set, go at the same time.
same time, and
Yeah.
see who ends it. We should line that up for in the future. I think
could
that'd
do
be
that.
pretty dope.
We could do that.
Hell yeah. Sean, another epic
we could-
time, bro.
We could do the V1 and the V2
Oh, okay. Go back to back.
Oh.
I would buy tickets to see that.
That's a tall order, man. Woo! I don't know how I just did that.
I don't know,
Honestly,
bro,
dude,
but
like-
I've got to say, that was impressive.
The wicking was impeccable.
Yeah,
Like,
the
before
wicking
that,
looked
I was
beautiful,
like,
bro.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to pull this off. but
Wicking
just
looked
that
beautiful,
wicking,
though.
Yeah, he double wicked it. He double
Just
tucked
did
that
the tuck.
shit.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
That was legit.
I should have done
That
that,
was
and I might
fast.
have gotten like 340.
I tried, but obviously I fumbled hard.
Yeah.
Sub 5 minutes though. That's all I'm saying.
If you can nail that double tuck, that'll cut off 10 seconds.
Easy. I like how Ashton says Beecher isn't loading RDAs like he did with the V1.
No, not at all.
It's true.
I think I've loaded 20 of these versus the V1 is like 2,000.
I'm gonna say, well,
Oof.
shit. Like you sat at an NVE for 3 days and just
Knocked them out over and over and over and over again.
Like,
yeah. Every
Jesus.
expo back then, yeah.
and honestly,
it looks
pretty
clean,
respectable.
Sean.
No, it
That's what
looks
I'm
good.
saying. It looks like a good like.
like
If you told me you just did that off
I
cuff, not on a
Yeah,
build
I
off,
wouldn't even judge you.
I wouldn't
if
even
you
judge
did
it.
that not timed.
yeah, Beecher's looks good too.
yeah.
I think
Here.
that okay. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm
This
not
is mine.
trying to take anything away from everybody, but like maybe it's this RDA because I think that like all of ours look pretty good.
I was thinking
I
the
will
same
say-
thing. Like I think it's
And
a
I was trying
testament
to
to
go
the
fast.
ease of build in this Addy that like you literally can rush like hell and still have a clean fucking build.
Yeah, like I could build this during my break, like my 10-minute break at work, easy, and still
And
have
have time to vape
and
it.
still have at least 5-6 minutes to vape on it. You know,
yeah, even I could. That's crazy.
right?
Well, it's no goon, thank God.
So with that,
No, it's
ladies
not.
and
No, it's
gentlemen,
not.
Sean takes another dub, which means I think it's time for him to celebrate a little bit with a little, you know what to do, Sean.
Well, friends, this is that opportunity. You can get up and stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, grab a beverage, refresh yourself in some manner or another, because that's what we do, because we're about to inhale that good shit and exhale some bullshit
Cheers.
and enjoy the shed time.
What's going on, Shedheads? We're back. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed your Shed Time break. I know we did, or at least I know I did. I can't speak for the others here, but as you can see from the room, it's a little cloudy in here. That's not just from a vape. Anyway,
Well, technically, it was.
you know what? You're right, Sean. You are right. So with that
You
being
were
said,
vaping.
make sure you guys get your votes in to see what game we should play. Right now, it is at a tie. It just broke. I think I should end it now.
Oh, 'cause it's not a tie.
It's not a tie, so we're gonna go ahead and boom, call it now, just because I don't want to wait and have to break another tie. So, official game picked for tonight is a little round of fact or fiction. If you guys have seen us play this game in the past, then you guys kind of know how it goes. And of course, Sean usually starts us off here because he's got his random book of facts. But for Beecher, if you've never played this one with us, what we do is you can literally make some complete bullshit up off the top of your head and just say it to it. What we'll do, because we go one at a time. So, like, obviously, Sean was going to go first, and he's going to state a quote unquote fact. And then the three of us on the panel, as well as chat, are going to see whether we think it is in fact a fact or fiction. All right. So you can either pull up a Google tab and search some random facts, or completely just make some bullshit up off the top of your head. Whatever feels right to you. So the three of us will go first for the first round. That way you kind of get a little feel for what we're doing. And then we'll let you pick one out. So, Sean, to start us off, go ahead and give us a random fact.
Here we go. So, before Amazon decided to call their reading tablet a Kindle was a group of kittens.
Group of kittens is called a Kindle?
Man,
Do I have to write this down or just say it?
No, you could just say whether you think it's a fact or fiction.
I think that's a fact.
A Kindle of kittens,
It just sounds
It
too good.
sounds
doesn't
right,
it?
doesn't it?
Sounds too
right?
good.
I
A
mean, it
gaggle of
doesn't
geese, a
sound
Kindle of
terrible.
kittens, and a murder of crows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. A pack of wolves.
well, I know
A
that
pod of whales, you know?
cats, like a group of cats, is called like a clouder or something, isn't it?
But these are kittens.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a weird word, that means something for cats. So, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's a fact. I'm gonna go with the fact.
I think it is too. I'm gonna go fact on this one. I think it just sounds right. Addy Tooney saying fact, Ern saying fact. Isn't it a
Dean
litter
says,
of kittens?
isn't that a litter?
Well, yeah, but maybe there's more than one word, bro. Because
Well,
you know,
a litter,
there's a litter of
is when they're all
puppies.
born together, right? It's also a litter of puppies
Yeah.
when
Litter
they're
of
all
puppies.
born together.
Trust me, I know. We have one right now. And
Dean saying fiction.
All right. So we got mostly fact here on the panel, 2 facts in chat, 1 fiction. Anybody else want to put in their 2 cents before Sean gives us the answer?
All right. So I can't believe I fooled Dean of the Dead because, yeah, it is a Kindle of kittens,
It
That's
just
crazy.
sounds right.
right? Like it just like, oh, the little Kindle of kittens.
Yeah, it sounds too good.
All right. So which one of you gentlemen is
All right.
ready?
You know, I'll go, but give me a second or two here. Just to pull up my little notepad I have full of just randomness.
Shout out to Dean of the Dead. He says, I am smart. I'm smart. SMRT. I appreciate that reference. Thank you.
I can
SMRT.
go. I have one.
I mean,
All right, if
SMRT.
you're ready, Chris, go for it.
Yeah,
'cause I need
it'll be a
second.
quick one too. Lobsters, they don't grow old and die. Like, that's not how they die. They don't grow old and then they die.
True.
So,
Yeah, I
in other
think,
words,
like they
you're-
do.
You're saying they can't die of natural causes.
I don't think they would
No, he
because
said
they get
old. He said
yeah.
old.
Yeah, because I feel like
old
most
age.
of them.
Okay.
I can explain this to you right now.
I
already
feel
know.
like it's due to the whole fishing side of things, and I feel like we might be taking them mostly before they even get old enough to die.
Well,
So I'm gonna go ahead and say fact on this one.
I'm gonna say fact strictly on the grounds that like I know my local aquarium because obviously we have a huge lobstering community in Massachusetts, like has like 100+ year old lobsters
So you
on
said
exhibit.
they can't get old and die.
No, they don't.
They don't get old and die.
Yeah.
That's true. I can't remember what I said, but true.
All right.
Okay.
What we got out there in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Where'd my chat go?
Mallory Gates says they get eaten and buttered.
That's probably true. We got false lobsters get old as fuck. Yeah, but do they die though, Ern? That's the whole thing. They could still get old, but does that mean do they just keep going, bro? You know what I mean? In fact, they get eaten. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Steve-O. We got a couple facts. We got one false from Ern, which I'll take as fiction. So
Dang, Ern.
what we got here, Chris?
It is actually a fact. It says, in fact, as far as scientists can tell, they only die of external causes. So like either getting caught, fish, poisoned from fucking whatever, eaten.
Yeah, parasites.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the oldest lobster they found? It's like hundreds of years old.
Really?
Yeah, oldest
Yeah, lobsters are fucking weird, man.
140 years old.
Oh
That's
my
insane,
gosh.
dude.
Dude, they're like chilling with those sea turtles.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, isn't it crazy how
They're like, you
there
remember
are
the
certain species of
1700s?
animals that live like, up to 100 years easily,
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
and yet we're so smart and we don't. You know what I mean? What does that say about us?
Evolution.
shit. Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin K for spelling it correctly. It's lobster.
Lobster, dude. All right. So I guess it's my turn now. And let's see.
The rarest lobster is the blue lobster, says Mallory. All right.
Where's
Which I will counter with it's actually a white lobster. That's the rarest.
You
If you guys know what a white lobster is, that's way more rare than a blue lobster.
Okay, does a white lobster turn red when it's cooked though?
No. A
No.
white lobster is an abandoned kilo of cocaine that was thrown off a boat because they were being chased down by the
Oh,
authorities.
okay.
And it washes up on the beach. And if you
And
find a
that's
white
why it's a
lobster,
white lobster.
yeah, and if you find a white lobster, that's pretty fucking rare.
Yeah.
They often wash up on the beach in like Miami, places like that,
Yeah. Well, dude, there has to be albino. Well, I guess there doesn't have to be, but it seems like
All
there
right.
could definitely be albino lobster.
I got one
Oh,
for
I'm
you
sure
guys.
there's albino lobsters.
Yeah.
I got one for you guys. The Hollywood sign in Los Angeles once said Hollywood Land, but was changed in 1959.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna say
I
false.
will say fact. And I'm gonna go with the facts that there are so many landslides and shit that they couldn't keep the whole sign, but the Hollywood was unstable ground.
Hollywood Land? Like
Yep.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
Like welcome to Hollywood Land.
I'm gonna say fiction. I don't believe that.
I'm gonna say false on this one.
Dude, I feel like there's like pictures of like James Dean with the Hollywood sign saying Hollywood, and like I don't think that he lived till the 60s.
And how many people have you heard say it back then? You're going to Hollywood Land.
La La
It's
Land.
always just fucking you're
Hollywood.
in Hollywood, dog.
No, that makes perfect sense to me. Perfect sense to me.
All
the
right,
suspense
so
is
let's see
killing
what
me.
we got in chat.
See, Addy says it was changed, but what year?
I don't believe him either.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even sure. I think that it's possible that it was called Hollywoodland. Like that seems crazy, but I mean, I guess it's possible.
Does seem crazy.
All right, so it is technically okay. So I kind of screwed up because I said the fucking date wrong, but it's still a fact. But it was changed 10 years earlier in 1949.
So
Womp womp.
false wins.
Yeah, that was a
Technically,
pure
on a
due to a
technicality,
technicality because I flubbed the year. But
Listen, I think we all get a win on that one.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until I went and looked back at the thing. I was like, oh wait, I said 59. It's 49. But yeah,
he didn't intentionally fuck up the year.
No, it was not on purpose.
Because I knew that it had been changed from Hollywoodland to Hollywood.
Dude, what a terrible name. What a whoever.
I should
made
have
that
just left
decision
it
should
at
just get it.
it was changed to Hollywoodland and not said the year, and then I could have just told you the year for the answer. But, I flubbed. My bad.
No, but it's legit. I'm honestly.
That's
I would
crazy
not
though, because I didn't
believe
even
you,
know that,
though.
and
Hollywoodland.
I'm born
I
and
would
raised
not
in
have believed
California, and I didn't even know that.
I'd be like, nah.
What year?
Hollywoodland, no chance.
What year was it?
1949.
Disneyland opened 1955. I was seeing if it opened around the same time. That's still crazy.
Where? Excuse me. Disneyland is not near.
No, it's in Anaheim.
Like right there, right? Yeah,
it's like around Anaheim.
I
area.
mean,
it's in the greater LA area, but it's like
it's not near Hollywood.
It's not near the Hollywood.
It's
sign,
like a 45-minute drive, probably.
Yeah.
All right, Beachy, it's your turn to hit us with a fact or fiction.
Okay. So, Indonesia has more than 700 languages and dialects.
Ooh.
700.
I mean,
you know what? This is the thing. I don't know if I want to say fiction because I don't know if I want to doubt the guy that's literally been there. How many times did you say earlier?
Yeah, but dude, he's playing that angle with you right now.
No, dude, he's
Like,
he's doing the
first
number
thing.
game. The number game is where it gets tricky, dude. Because like you seen, you could just fuck it up on accident, or you could be doing it purposely. But honestly, dude,
I have been there 8 times.
yeah. Honestly, I feel like it could be a possibility because like just think of like China for instance and think about how many different forms of like Chinese like languages they speak. Like there's Mandarin and like other different variations and that sort of thing. So why would
700?
But
I mean,
700 though is
100.
Well, so here I'm gonna further validate your thinking with my thinking because I think
Yes,
it's gonna be a
please
fact
go.
also.
Please go because I don't want to.
And my thinking is because much as you're thinking with the varying dialects of just Chinese, right? Indonesia attracts people from all over the world for various business, and as a result,
I was thinking
Indonesian could have several varying dialects. Malaysian has several varying dialects, etc., 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 etc. Korean, moving on. We can go
just
through
think about
every.
how many languages are being spoken in the U.S.
And so my
Not
thinking.
700 though. Like that's for me.
You might be surprised.
That's because we're a mainly English speaking country, but even then, think about other places where English isn't the main language, and how many other
No, but I'm thinking like
there are.
50 other ones. Like okay,
Well,
50
let me
other ones.
okay. Let me tell you this.
700.
Because there's like I don't know how many there are in the world.
There's 1,300 islands in Indonesia.
Yeah, so think about that. There could just be there's 13 different dialects per island right there, just in their native languages.
So like every okay, wow.
And then
So, I definitely think
maybe
it's a fact.
I'm gonna go fact, bro. I'm gonna stick with fact. I'm curious to see what
you
chat
guys
says.
like almost had me there, but I'm gonna stick with fiction. I'm gonna stick with fiction.
I believe it's closer to 800-ish. Really?
It's
What
true.
are people in chat saying?
Well, he did say over 700, so like yeah, he didn't put like an exact number on it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
this is
true.
the thing too. Like, I know donuts.
That is
Donuts
true,
my
Addy
boy,
Tooney. There are
and
7,000 languages in the world alone.
Yeah,
So
and
713 islands, bro.
and because I just wanted to know, to put it into perspective for Uncle Chris, there are between 350 and 430 languages spoken in the United States of America,
oh man,
according
so
to census
700.
data.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it though, right?
Yeah.
How many? Because in Indonesia, you go to from one city or one town, one village to the next. Like some people just they don't understand because they're speaking a totally different dialect. And then if you go to a different island, like Bali's a different island, Java, all those islands are all different. It's crazy to think though, huh?
It's
No, it is
insane.
crazy.
It's
to think.
interesting as fuck, to be honest.
Man, okay, I should have had the chat up before. Kind of like, have we found out the answer yet officially?
No, because we were waiting for you to
Okay.
get. You said fiction?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually like completely flip. I'm gonna go with I think that this is fact, and the reason why is because my boy Donuts is saying that it's fact. He said 100% fact, and he said there's like close to whatever, like 800. So I'm gonna go with him and everybody else. I'm gonna say that that's fact.
It is fact.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so crazy when you like really stop to think
Man.
about it.
I'm trying to see if anywhere has like the exact or it's hard to do exact because a lot of those islands are only populated by, maybe 100 people.
And it's like
To
more like
yeah, like shipping, getting things to other islands, it's all boat. Like, so think about the logistics of that, going from like Java where Jakarta's at to all the islands, and there's so many of them.
that's crazy, dude.
Like when you fly to Bali and you look out the window, you can see tiny islands out in the middle of the ocean. You can see like a village or a little tiny town on it. And it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, dude, shout outs to Donuts for knowing like the legit, because he was the one who was saying I believe it's closer to 800-ish, and that's nuts, dude.
Yeah, no, Donuts lives in Japan.
Oh, sick. Well,
Yeah.
greetings to Japan, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, he's American, but he lives in Japan.
That's sick. Either way, dude.
Yeah, no.
The time difference must be insane.
Steve-O says, how many RDAs are there in Indonesia that we can't get here in the US?
Oh, dude, I'm sure there's probably.
There's a lot.
Dude,
RDAs are popping
Quick
over there.
side note: how is the market over there?
It's my number one market.
Like,
by
is it
far.
definitely?
It's insane.
Does it remind you of like back in like the heyday of how things were here, or is it more like?
It's better.
I feel
Whoa.
I tell this to everybody. I've been trying to get people to go. It is the expos there are insane. 2 years ago, before COVID, I went to one vape fair, 65,000 people.
Whoa.
It is jam-packed from hours before it even opens outside to just, and so these expos also go from like 10 a.m. to midnight. And people stand in line for the liquid that they want, and the line will like wrap all the way around this giant expo center outside, and people just sit in line and wait for this shit. It is insane. I keep trying to tell people.
Dude, that would be an experience. I'll say that. That would definitely be an experience.
But
Yeah, you're
everything's so localized though, so all the expos are put on by people who live there. And then vendors from everywhere else come, but everything's set up by them, and they put on the best expos. I just did a cloud competition. I was a judge for one. I did 4 different cities. And I mean they have humongous booths. So your clouds are perfect. They do trick comps. They have air conditioning in there, so every like 20 minutes they blow it all out and then put the tarps back on, and it's a huge on stage. And there's like, 50 to 100 people in attendance to this, just going crazy.
That's
Yeah,
nuts, dude.
it's still good.
You get
Well,
to be
hopefully the
a fucking
next time you go
rock star
back.
in Indonesia. Damn.
Yeah, hopefully
dope.
when the next time you go back, it's like pumping just as good.
I leave in 2 weeks and 2 days. Go back.
To go to Indonesia?
Yeah. Going to an expo called Invex, and it's in the middle of the island in Yogyakarta. used to be the old capital, and then they moved it to Jakarta. Very old town, and when I say old, like thousands of years old, and it's still thousands of years old, and it's pretty dope. So we're going to Expo there.
Dude, there's this pretty
I'm kinda
dope spot in
jealous.
Indonesia that I don't know if you know about. I found out about it on the show on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse. But it's supposed to be like they thought it was just like a mountain where like they fucking built like a small structure, but like after doing scans and I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
I watched that show too. That dude was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Graham
Um,
Hancock.
Yeah. I forgot what island it's on.
But dude,
I don't think it's on Java.
but yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, bro.
It's one of the largest pyramids that's really never been discovered.
Yeah, and archaeologists won't excavate it because they don't think it's anything other than a pile of just natural fucking rocks or whatever. But through scans and shit,
They found rooms like hundreds and hundreds of feet deep.
all the way down to like
rooms.
water. And
What?
and then the fact that
it
and then
scans- it was a-
scans the mountain and come to find out it's actually a stepped pyramid made out of this lava rock that they've like made into like these like crazy like pillar shapes and have stacked it. Dude, it's nuts, bro. If you guys are into that kind of shit, check
Yeah,
out
what
Ancient
is-
Apocalypse
what
on
is-
Netflix.
Ancient Apocalypse.
So
Yeah.
he says that because he's trying to prove that there were civilizations before the Ice Age that had technology and did all these things.
That
So
has
he,
just
he
been
dated
lost.
he dated that thing back like 12,000 years.
Back to like
The last ice
age to where they thought people
What?
weren't even around. Yeah, dude. And then
That
he's
show's
like
crazy.
also like throughout the series he goes to other ancient like sites.
Mexico,
and-
yeah, a few
yeah.
other places.
All kinds of different places and like explores these things and kind of like shows you evidence that, you know, modern science is just kind of ignoring because they've made their minds up or whatever. And dude, it's crazy, bro. It's nuts. Check it out. Anyways, Sean, back to you, bro.
Hey. All right. Let's see. What was the one I had? All right. Here we go. The voice of Yoda was done by the same man who was the voice of the Cookie Monster.
Fact.
Ooh.
Don't know
Man.
why. I'm just going with it because it feels right. Because think about the tone.
Original voice of Cookie Monster.
I mean, yeah, I don't have kids, so you're probably
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure
that
it's probably
actor's
not.
changed.
Maybe not the guy today, but the guy at the time that did the Cookie Monster. I would say fact. I think you'd be surprised on how many voice actors, or how not many. You know what I mean? There's only a few guys that actually do a lot of voices. You know what I mean? It's like there's one guy that did most of the Looney Tunes back in the day.
Yeah, Mel Blanc.
Mm-hmm.
He was Bugs Bunny and like 90% of the other
Tweety
characters
Bird
too.
and everybody else.
I'm gonna say yes. True.
He's taking Factamundo.
We got a couple facts in chat. Dean says, I'd buy that. Fact.
Dean says Frank Oz. I'd buy that.
Oh, is that
Fact.
who that
He knows,
is, Dean?
He knows the actual name of the actor.
Hey, shout outs to you, bro. Ern says
Damn,
fact.
Dean.
They basically found Atlantis in Africa also. Yeah, Ern, I haven't gotten to that part yet, but yeah, I heard him talking about it. Getting a lot of facts here. Steve-O, Ronnie, old Cookie, young Jedi.
J is for Jedi. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, oh, fuck. I believe that, Ern. 100%. Remember Bobby's World, bro?
Yeah.
Well, dude, even
Yeah.
if you look at like Family Guy or The Simpsons,
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane does a lot of the fucking stuff for Family Guy, and he did a bunch of shit for American Dad too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Different time period though.
Dude, Mark Hamill is the best Joker, Dean. 100%. Even though it's animated, I don't care. He's my Joker.
So who's left on
Um,
this one?
I don't know if I said anything yet, but I'm gonna go with fact. Just because of a lot.
Welcome to the Lunar New Year family spirit. An embodiment.
It's like Sesame Street was on before I was born.
Yep.
And that's not that far away from, it's like only like 4 years before, 5 years before the first Star Wars.
Was Yoda in the first one? Or was he in the third one? Second one. Second one first.
Second one.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yoda, he is. Wisdom he gives.
Yeah, because Luke didn't go to Dagobah till the second one.
So, Frank Oz, who is the voice of Yoda, in fact, did the voice of Miss Piggy,
Oh, son of a bitch.
Fozzie the Bear, and Cookie Monster.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Man, that's like 4 famous characters.
Right? Like,
Some of
That's
the
like
biggest.
pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's others, but like those are the examples given. So like that's pretty wild to think about.
That is.
All right. So, Chris, I think it's back to you, dude.
Yeah. All right. When the iPhone launched, it had the same computing power as a space shuttle in 1969. Sorry, when they went to like the moon.
Start that one more time.
Yeah, sorry. I'm pretty shut down right now.
You're good, dude. I figured as much, but I just wanted to
Okay.
hear it again.
When the iPhone first came out, basically, it had the same computing power as the space shuttle that like went to the moon in 1969, like by NASA.
Yeah, the Apollo space shuttle missions,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
like that particular space shuttle.
Yeah.
Think about how shitty an iPhone was back there, right? Compared to what we have now.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then think about our government and the technology they have that we don't now, right?
Mhm.
Far in advanced. So I think the space shuttle was far in advanced. And then we finally caught up 40 years later as consumers. So I'm going to say true.
They had the ability to beam video back from the moon. That in and of itself is the modern day equivalent of internet streaming content for its era, right? So yeah,
Basically, yeah.
I'm gonna buy that with a sack of quarters all day. I'll say that's a fact.
All right.
Hey
So we
guys,
got
this
two
logic is
facts.
pretty sound here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, there's like basically all facts until Steve-O says fiction. It was probably more advanced.
Yeah, you're not lying there. But
That's
I think
probably
I'm probably
fair.
just gonna have to follow the crowd here because it makes the most sense. You know, fact.
Yeah. So you guys are all going with fact, and it is indeed a fact. It says at launch, the iPhone had the same computing power as NASA in 1969 when it launched a historical manned mission to the moon.
Yeah, dude. Government's using great technology on their behalf. And then, 40 years later, they're like, all right,
Do you guys think that,
we give
like,
these
when-
peasants our technology now.
Well, think about this. Do you think that when we get Starlink, are we going to be like at that same level? Maybe we're like closing the gap at least.
No,
Starlink's
because
supposed to be like crazy.
Starlink is like already more than likely beyond antiquated technology. The fact that they can enable internet networks, satellite networks that are high speed with far less satellites than Elon Musk needs to make Starlink work.
Yeah, but no, this is the thing, right? So I think that the reason, like, just a quick aside, I think that Starlink, once all of the actual satellites are launched and positioned, that's going to be different. I think that they're still like working towards that. So like, yeah, some of what you're saying is probably true. Like some of the older satellites are probably outdated compared to like the newer ones that they're launching, but maybe they plan for that. Maybe they're that smart. They plan.
No, what I mean is that like the government has been capable of having those kind of systems in place with like 2 or 3 satellites in orbit for like the last 20 years.
Yeah, but it'd be
He needs a whole
localized, right?
constellation that wraps the entire world. Like
Yeah, because he's talking about coverage everywhere. Where like in governments, they can like do remote shit and power it.
the
And
the
then match
military
it
can
to
do
it.
that just fine
Yeah,
in the
but
middle
they
of
have
no
to
man's
have
land.
extra stuff there, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not always. It's not constant.
I'm just saying, like, I think that no matter what, we will always be that much farther behind from government
Oh yeah, yeah.
technology. Like,
I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that.
All right. So let's see here. Back to me then, all right?
yep.
It is, yes.
All right. I got one for you guys. An adult panda can spend up to 12 hours a day eating.
True.
Oh, I say
That's
that's
quick. I
true.
didn't-
That's definitely fact.
Hmm.
Up to, so max is 12.
Yeah, up to
I-
about 12 hours eating.
I think because you said like because of that, I want to say fiction because I feel like those motherfuckers eat fucking more than 12 hours a day.
Do they eat
So
while
I'm
they're
gonna say
awake?
fiction.
Mm.
I feel like they're probably always eating. Like they're probably like, you know, doing their business, eating, sitting there eating, like just constantly eating. Any picture I've ever seen, like or a video during the day, it's always of pandas eating bamboo.
Do pandas sleep?
I see. I don't know. Maybe they don't. That's why I think it's just more than 12 hours. So that's why I'm gonna go with that's fiction.
All right, so we got a fact from Beecher. You said fact, Sean?
Yep.
Fiction from Chris. Let's see what we got in chat. We got a fact from Ern that I can see. Anybody else want to chip in and see what you got there? Yeah, I will say pandas are kind of fascinating to like watch sometimes. I would like watch videos on like Instagram sometimes when I'm just scrolling of like a random panda. Like I seen one in the snow, dude. Bro, that was a trip. He was just rolling around in it like it's a big old snowball. It's crazy.
Dude, panda like colors are pretty awesome. They look cool.
Right? We got a fact from Dean. They love bamboo. That is not very nutritious. Fact from Addie. I don't know shit about pandas. Neither do I really, bro.
It's pure pandemonium.
Dude, pandas
Ba-dum.
tear through bamboo like the ultimate case of the munch. Yeah, dude, 100%. Pandas are the worst bears.
That's fucked up.
Dude, they're the best bears because they won't eat you, but they will if they are
They'll
threatened.
still fuck you up if
They
they
will
have
if
to.
they are threatened. They'll fuck you up, but they won't eat you. I'll say facts to Steve-O. Well, majority wins. It is a fact. To fulfill their dietary needs, they need to eat up to 28 pounds of bamboo.
Holy
A lot of wood.
fuck.
Yeah, dude. So pretty much since the time
Dude,
like you
pandas
said,
don't
Chris, the
mess
time they
around.
wake up till the time they go to sleep, almost pretty much, they're pretty much eating majority of the time. You know, maybe an hour or two throughout the day they take off to take a shit.
28 pounds, though, like that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, think about how big they are, bro. And like Addie said, I don't think bamboo is very nutritious.
It's probably like just a bunch of water and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
A lot of fiber.
All right, Beecher for the last one of the night.
Okay. Time, like the herb, is technically a tree.
Oh, and what we just eat it as like a sapling or whatever, like a little baby tree. I always thought that was broccoli baby trees, but
Broccoli's not even real, bro.
no, I know.
GMO.
But broccoli's legit as fuck.
When I found that out, bro, I was kind of mind blown. I was like, what? You mean to tell me this shit is fucking bullshit, dude?
It's man-made, man.
And the fact that the bananas we eat now aren't even what bananas used to originally taste like back in the day.
Yep.
And you know, the bananas we get here aren't even really bananas. because they're all fucking seedless, bro. Have you ever seen a real banana, dude, and crack that shit open and seen the amount of seeds that are inside of a banana, bro?
No, I've never once seen.
Dude,
seeds
it'll blow
of
your mind,
banana.
bro. It'll blow your mind.
Like giant, like you know the seeds in a kiwi? They're like that size, like like pretty large for seeds.
Prominent all the way around the inside. It's crazy, dude.
I didn't even think about that our bananas here are seedless.
Yeah, dude. Right?
I've never put thought to that.
Yeah, dude. There's not a seed. You can't take a banana and replant that shit because there's no seeds. Anywho, yeah. Where were we at on this? We all answered
Time
this?
is time is a tree.
Time is a tree.
Not
You know
nerd.
what? Sapling status could be a thing, Chris. Or it could just be that, it's just not a big tree.
Well, it's like, you know how you can eat ferns, so you can get fiddles. I think they're called. They call them.
Yeah.
Like fern
Fern's
fiddles.
a tree.
Yeah.
And I don't know if fern's a tree, but like it's really
Pretty
soft. when
sure
it's
fern is a
young.
tree. Let's Google it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would have thought maybe it was like a bush, but either way, it doesn't really matter. So do
Ferns
people
are
eat it?
trees. Fern trees. Tree ferns.
Okay, then because of that, I'm going with it. And I'm gonna say that it's.
It looks similar to like a fern, just like smaller. You know?
So, I mean, I was torn on this one, but I like it. So, I'm going to go with fact.
I'm gonna go fact too. I think it is. We got let's scroll up a little bit here in chat. Let's see. There was right. Fiction from Steve-O. Anybody else want to say anything about these old thyme? Parsley,
Aaron says,
sage,
I think
rosemary,
thyme
and
is a shrubbery. Addie's apparently listing off the herbs he puts
Thyme is
into his.
shrubbery.
I think Addie's listing off his herbs that he puts in his stuffing mix.
His bouquet garni, as they say in France.
Right.
Yes. A little mise en place.
Yeah. So it is false.
Oh, got us.
It is a shrub. So
We
So
got
Ern.
duped. Ern. You
Ern
got
is
it, bro.
right.
You got it. We all
It's a
got duped.
shrub.
That was the first one of the night. We all got duped on.
Nice.
It's not too bad. 1 out of 8.
And I'm honestly, I'm glad that Beach could get us on the last one.
That was a good one, dude.
Yeah.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to go ahead and wrap up tonight's episode. Thank you guys all once again for joining us. Shout out to my man Beecher. Dude, we love having you on, dude. And anytime you want to come and chill, just hit me up, dude. You're always welcome. Dude, I definitely want to see that shootout build off between you and Sean for a little,
that'd be fun.
head-to-head action. So we'll definitely work that out. So you guys stay tuned for something like that. Of course, if you guys haven't grabbed the RDA too, obviously the three of us highly recommend it. And fresh shipment just came in. So go check that out.
Just came in, and I'm actually doing a 30% off sale until Monday on RDAs and liquid.
Sick.
So if you want an RDA, or you want another one, you don't have one yet, 30% off and liquid. So if you guys want to get Bule Bolu or the new Evo line,
Cherry cheesecake, highly recommend.
Use the code late holiday at
Boom.
checkout.
There you go, guys. Get your guys yourself a little deal there. Grab up a new RDA, maybe some liquids and stuff. So yeah, thank you again once again, Beecher, for joining us. And of course, you guys know where to find him. Check out his Instagram. You guys know his website and all that stuff. And with that, Sean, I'll throw it to you to wind things out.
Wow, we're gonna really switch it up on him. I like this.
Yeah, dude.
I like this.
You got me right there hard.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, you know where to find us. It's over at the Shed Time Podcast. There's a website. You can put it in the Google place, and I guarantee you'll find us on every streaming platform. You'll find our website. You'll find everything you ever wanted to know about the Shed Time Podcast. And that's the other way that you can hear us, because we talk a bunch of smack over there that is way different than here, but kind of similar anyway. So yeah, come check it out. Anyway, with all of that, you guys know what to do. Follow us. Follow all these guys here on the panel. you know how to find us. And don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, be sure to have some fun. And Uncle Chris, let him know.
I know this feels weird even. Yeah, so everybody, thank you Beecher, also. Like, I appreciate that you came in, and maybe if you had to just like press a little bit harder, you wouldn't have got beat by Sean, but you beat me by like 2 minutes, I think. Actually, was it more than 2 minutes? It was a long time, or a lot faster than me. But I do want to see you and Sean go head to head. That would actually be legit. I think that my adrenaline would be pumping and I would only be watching. So I look forward to that happening. Of course, if you guys want, you can check me out on Tuesday nights on KVTV's YouTube channel for Mixing It Up. It's on at 8 o'clock, same as this show. Come by, just be a part of the chat, even mixed along with us. So either way, it's cool. And yeah, go to shedtimepodcast.com. You can check out the podcast. All sorts of dope shit on there, and you can support us at the Patreon, all that stuff. So with that, everybody, have a good week, be safe.
All right.
And see, now me throwing it to James feels weird. James,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment of the show. Good way to end it out with a little bit of some Confucius. Say a little bit of wise words of wisdom, some food for thought for all of you guys to think about over the weekend from my main man Confucius. And today, Confucius say, man who wish to make headline should sleep on corduroy pillow. But he also says, you get a twofer tonight, man with head up ass can't see for shit.
Factoid.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys all for joining us for this build off. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Not exactly sure what we're going to do yet, so you'll have to find out in the Friday Cloud Check. Of course, go check out the podcast. Like we said, new episode with Foot Clan Dan. Go tell us what you guys think about it. 5-star reviews on all your platforms and stuff like that. Come back and let us know what you guys think next week. Other than that, we'll catch you guys next Friday doing the same thing we always do. And I'm going to send out all those positive vibes, crisp by fives, and as always, don't forget to tell someone you love them. Let's just vape on, shedheads.
See, I'm